Welcome to Sacred Wandering with Keira. My friend, this is a corner of the world where time stops, where the noise in our minds quiet, where we have soft hearts and we open our palms and we ask. This is a place where we receive. I invite you to join me as we wander through the sacred together. Welcome to Sacred Wandering. Good morning, my love. I'm so happy that you are here. Today is our final episode for 2025. My team and I are taking the next 2 weeks off of certain aspects to be able to be present with our families. And if I don't have a team to edit my podcast, well, we won't have a podcast. So we are going to be completing today. But I'm excited because today is going to be a really powerful episode, a completion episode. And then we get to start again the very beginning of January, which I'm very excited about. So now, my dear, as we breathe, I invite you to use this breath to become a magnifier, like a magnifying glass, to go in and look. We're going to look inside of our year. And I'm inviting you to see all of the great things that happened in 2025. And so we're going to do this 3 breaths. And as we breathe, I'm inviting your breath to take you through the days, the nights, the weeks, the months of 2025. And I want you to see the miracles that have happened. I want you to see the struggles you overcame. I want you to see that even on your darkest nights, somehow you're still here. Yes. And this is going to be a time of reflection and witnessing. So we're going to begin with a nice deep breath in. And we're going to breathe it all the way down the body. Keep breathing. I'm going to talk to you. So breath in. And as you're moving your mind to the back of the year, I want you to see what memories pop up from this year. What memories were hard? What memories were beautiful? Keep breathing in all the way. What were the things that you became very good at? What were the weaknesses that you became aware of? Just begin to witness this year in all of its wholeness and totality. And then we're going to wrap this year in the depths of our gratitude. Even if it was the hardest year of your life, we're going to wrap it in the depths of our gratitude. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And then we're going to give this year to God. We're going to pick it up. Then we're going to put it into God. We're going to allow God to take this year, to take all of the hard, all of the struggles, the compression and the expansion, the heartache, the grief, and the miracles. We're just going to let them all sit side by side. We are not to segregate our worlds of what is hard and what is good. We are to integrate them. They are to sit next to each other, breathe with each other. The grief next to the joy, the pain next to the wonder, the disasters next to the miracles. Let them breathe together, for it is when we accept them all in gratitude. This is when we become sovereign and liberated. Sovereign and liberated beings. And then We are going to ask that God may touch our cells, that our cells may match the frequency of our future self, the one we know we are here to become. And now we're going to ask that God will place his hands on our heads, that we may receive the blessing that God has for us today. And I will be quiet while you pray. Take a nice deep breath in and all the way down. And today, instead of asking for an action, today I want you to open up your palms and just ask to receive whatever it is that you need that is going to complete this year in peace and gratitude. And hope. For whatever you went through this year, you are still here. And not only are you here, but you are one of the very few who takes time to sit in stillness, to sit in prayer, and to receive, to sit at the foot of God. So I want you to receive whatever it is that God has for you. Just breathing in. And allowing this gift to move into your heart, placing your hands right on the belly of your heart, allowing this gift to move through you. And I invite you for the next 2 weeks, when we don't have this going live, that you will still carve time out, that you will sit with God. We have over 300 episodes, so you could always go back and just pick episodes to listen to for the next 2 weeks, or you can just sit in silence and do your prayers with God. For I believe that when we ask, we will receive. And when we create the space and in sacred devotion decide to sit at the foot of God, God will speak. And I just want to reflect to you that you are so very valuable, that you are so important, that your life matters, that simply because you breathe, you have worth. But you have a calling that lives deep within you. You have a message that bubbles through you. You have work that God has called you to do. And as we end this year in gratitude, I invite you to step into next year with this claiming power that you will become the one that you have been called to become. And I look forward to walking beside you every step of the way. And with that, I thank you for wandering into the sacred with me. And I will see you the very first day of 2026. Thank you for wandering into the sacred with me today. If this episode moved or inspired you, I encourage you to share it. Think of someone who needs this message today and text it to them. Let's add more light to the world by welcoming people into our prayer corner together. I also want to invite you to create your own prayer corner at home, a space set apart where you can return again and again to hear God's voice. To support you, I've created the Sacred Space course, which guides you step by step in locating, creating, and dedicating your very own sacred space. You're also welcome into the Sacred Wandering Facebook group, where you can share the blessings that God is giving you and be uplifted by others walking this path. You can find both of these resources in the show notes, or just send me a DM on Instagram at Keira Brinton, and me or my team will send them directly to you. I want to thank you for being one of the rare humans who chooses to sit at the foot of God, to ask, listen, and do. And as always, I want to thank you for wandering into the sacred with me.